Have you ever found yourself wanting something but rationalizing that the reason you don't have it is because you're not motivated? Have you ever been motivated to achieve something and you've simply not stayed the course? You see, experts will tell you creating the outcomes you desire requires you to be motivated. But if that were true, you'd have all the things you truly desired. In this episode, I'm lifting the lid on what it really takes to get what you want. I'm also going to show you exactly how to do it. And no, it's not down to motivation. Let's get started, shall we? Well, hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the Project Joyful podcast. I'm your host, Tracy Tutty, your medical herbalist and high performance coach. So, hey, Project Joyful isn't just about being happy. It's about consciously creating a life you love. It's about remembering how to reconnect with your soul-centered joy. You know, that joy that comes from doing what you love, from living on purpose, and from being in a life that allows you to experience deep joy moment by moment. So, hey, let's get started, shall we? Do you know somebody who wants to get fit? They say, I need to get motivated so that I can get myself down to the gym. They keep saying it. Maybe even Google how to get motivated or buy a couple of books even, but they're still not down at the gym. Want to know why? It's not the immediate list of excuses. I'm too busy. I've got the wrong shoes. I forgot my gym bag. So the experts will tell you to increase your motivation by using this technique or that strategy. But they've got it wrong. It's the wrong way round. You see, if it was as simple as visualizing yourself there, the gym would be full. Have you ever wondered why it's easier to get down to the gym when you've got a big event coming up? That wedding or high school reunion or that summer holiday that's planned around the beach? Are you more motivated? Nope. What you've got is a serious case of commitment. Motivation is a process that gets you to do something in order to reach a goal. And that process is the result of our thoughts and our feelings, and these trigger a cascade of neurotransmitters and hormones which are designed to initiate something in our body, to initiate action. Motivation can also be driven by social pressures, so it can come from external forces as well as internal desires. So here's the kicker. Remember when I said motivation is the process of initiating or maintaining a behavior or a thought so that we can achieve a particular desire? What happens when you have conflicting desires? And don't worry, we all do. What if you want to feel great wandering about with your special somebody on that summer holiday? That's desire number one. Now, what if it's cold and raining and you'd rather stay warm and comfortable? Well, that's desire number two. Which one wins? It's the one you're most committed to. Motivation is a fickle friend. Commitment stokes the fire of motivation. It lights the spark and continues to build that flame. Motivation needs three key ingredients. So you need to start the behavior, you need to keep doing it, and you need to really want it. Starting a behavior and continuing with it feeds motivation, but they both require you to be committed. So what's commitment? When you're committed to something, there's no ifs or buts or maybes. You're completely dedicated to seeing this thing through. It obligates you to doing that thing no matter what. In the words of John Mack Carter, when it comes to bacon and eggs, the chicken makes a contribution, pig makes a commitment. So you decide on what it is exactly that you want and why you want it. For example, let's say you decide you want to run 10Ks in 50 minutes and enjoy it. So what can you do to increase your commitment to this goal? Well, start by talking about it. Choose a 10K fun run that is far enough away for you to safely train for it, but not so far away that you forget to train for it. Sign up for it and tell people about it. Not just your mum or people who will let you off easy. Tell the people you don't really want to tell. You know, the ones where it will be a big deal, or it'll be embarrassing if you don't deliver on your promise. Even better if someone signs up with you, because you can't let them down, right? Why is it easier to let ourselves down, but not others? Do you keep promises you've made to yourself, or just the ones that you've made to other people. Okay, so race day is the end date. Now, what are you committed to? And I mean really committed to doing between now and then? Keep it manageable. It's better to consistently run 3 times a week than sporadically run 6 days a week. So once you've decided, put a calendar up on the wall with your training days highlighted. Put it where everyone can see. You know that saying, out of sight, out of mind. You want it front and centre. Now, every time you go for a run, put an X on the calendar. Your goal, the goal that you're committed to, it isn't to go for a run. Your goal is to not break the chain of X's. Every time you put an X on the calendar, celebrate. Pat yourself on the back. Literally, say out loud, good job, I did a good thing today. Well done me. Keep adding those X's to the chain. Before you know it, you've turned your commitment into a habit. Now you've got momentum. But hey, your pants are feeling a little loose. You ran up the stairs at work without even thinking about it. You feel good when you look in the mirror. These external events are feeding you. They're motivating you. So now you don't think, oh, I should go for a run. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. You're not even thinking about it. You get home, you get changed, and you get running. You didn't need to boost your motivation to get running. You committed to running somewhere for a certain amount of time, 3 times a week. You marked it on the calendar with the intention of not breaking that chain. With repetition, your commitment became a habit. Your habit produced the desired things, and those desired changes motivated you to run some more. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for listening to today's podcast. Can I ask you a favour? If our conversation spoke to you today, could you please take a moment to leave a 5-star review? Your review will help people discover this podcast, and together we can create a world where there's even more love and more laughter. And if you want to hear more from the Project Joyful podcast, just click the subscribe button. Bye for now.